Banner! If you've managed to get to floor 60 in S.W.O.R.D Battle Lab, congratulations! You have that node to face for the next few days. And today, I'm breaking down my top 9 teams that I'm using on floor 60, which might give you some success in taking out that pesky Mephisto node. Some of these squads you might expect, others you might not. But each one has earned its spot through real results. So let's get into it and let's help you break into those leaderboards. Alright, so here we are with S.W.O.R.D Battle Lab, and I just want to go over my floor 60 teams. I've got 7 teams that I know are like shoo-in wins, and then there's a few teams that I think can be shoo-in wins with some tweaks, and some teams that are still touch and go, I think. First one is this Mephisto Nightstalkers comp. So let's go into this one. Now, there is some nuance to this. What you want to do on this one is you want to use the empowered special here, because that is going to put the exposed on, which stops them from filling their speed bar, and that's going to stop Apocalypse from being able to do his ultimate and then come in with the Falcon Punch. So we're going to do that one. Then we're just going to do the special there. That's not an issue. Okay, so now Blade's going to go in. We're going to go and use the ultimate here. And I've put that in the wrong place. That should have really gone to Apocalypse there, but it's fine. It is what it is. I'm going to go with Agatha. Going to clear all that up. And now you'll see why we did the thing. See, so his speed bar's gone right down and it stops. It doesn't regain like it does normally. So now we can use the man thing to put a slow out there. So that's going to cause his speed bar to go up even slower. Now we can focus on Mephisto before he does his ultimate. It looks like it could be that Apocalypse is dead before he's in the water. We're going to go in with the special, and there you go. Team number 2, this one here, Hivemind, the best members of Hivemind with Null and Zombie Juggernaut. Zombie Juggernaut is there. You'll see my Zombie Juggernaut isn't very big. He is a 6 red, but purple 3 fortified. He is literally there to tank the initial special from Mephisto. Obviously, Mephisto isn't going to go empowered. And from there, we take control with Null and the other 3 Hivemind members. All these Hivemind members are only level 100. We've got 2 at gear tier 19 and 1 at gear tier 18 there. So this isn't a massive investment. And those 2 characters there, Juggernaut and Null, those are characters you should be investing in anyway, because Zug's had a stat increase to the new stat meta. So he's been increased, and obviously Null is just absolutely amazing. So as you'll see, the Zugs is there just to tank the special. Now we're going to come over here onto the Panda pool with Void Knight, and that's because we don't want to be speeding up the Apocalypse if we can help it. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the Mephisto, and we are going to hit the special with Null. This is going to get us another Carnage out here. Going to do a lot of damage. It's going to kill everyone apart from APOC, and now we're going to get absolutely loads of turn meter. We're going to go ahead and hit the Null Ultimate. And then we're going to go and do the Null Basic. And then we can do the Carnage Basic. That's the Null Carnage. And then the Null Carnage Ultimate. And there we go. Team number 3, we've got Sasquatch, Captain Britain, or 3 pieces, the 3 new Illuminati members, and Odin. This works because this team will get speed up. And basically, we will be able to get ahead and get Odin going. And Odin will pretty much carry this for us. So here we go. We're going to start with the Black Panther Shuri. That was a little unfortunate chain. If it chains the other way, that is much better for us. But it is what it is. Go in and do the Hank special. Again, the Sasquatch is only there to take the pre-taunt. We're going to come over here and stun the Panda Pool. It's going to mean that the Captain Britain eats the Apocalypse ult. Now we can do the Odin special, and we are off to the races, as they would say. And we should finish up this with Hank and Shuri and Odin. That's usually what happens for me. We've got the Odin O. Let's go with that. And there we go. Next one is the Annihilators with Scroll. All of these guys, I want to say even Ultimus is at 105. No, Ultimus is not at 105 yet. He's still at level 100. So is Super Scroll, still at level 100. So we've got 105 on the 3 main characters that I took into the arena all the time. And then level 100 for Scroll and Ultimus. This one worked yesterday. It worked for me before when I've done it. So let's get in and do this one. Okay, so we're not going to be able to rewind, but we do want to do this so that we can get the offense up. And we're going to go in and do the basic, and that chains the right way. We don't want Apocalypse to do anything great there. We're then going to come across here and beat up Panda Pool. Here comes the Apocalypse. Who's he going to go for? Goes for the Ultimus, which my Ultimus tanks it like a boss. Now we're going to get the ultimate from Thanos, and this will pretty much make this game over. They all fall over. Going to... Which one's got the heal on it? That one. We're going to go for that one so that we get the heal onto the Ultimus, just because I want to keep Ultimus around. There's that. And there we go. Another nice, clean, easy number 5. Now, this is my Liberty. Now, full disclosure, I don't think this will work if your Liberty isn't as big as this. Obviously, I've took a lot of Liberty into the Professor X saga. They are the best members to take into the Professor X saga. And when I say they're the best members to take into the Professor X saga, they are, the node has war buffs on it, so anything that has a buff for war is really good, and hence why these guys, who are arguably the apex war team at the moment, they are great for this. So we're going to go in and do this one. Now, these guys are all level 105. They are all gear tier 19. War Machine is the only place where I could put some more resources into. I actually haven't got him fully done. He is cheaped out on. So we're going to go over here. Again, similar sort of principle. We don't really want to be touching the Apocalypse if we can help it. We're going to go in with the stun here. And we're going to go in with a Patriot. That's going to put defense downs everywhere. And do some huge, huge damage. Then we are going to go for... Now, in previous times, I've gone for the special here, for the ultimate here, took out some people and everything. But I think I'm going to try this differently this time, because it's always then a bit of RNG as to who does the Apocalypse hit. So I'm going to actually do the special here. We're then going to go in with the special into this bunch here. There we go. So now Sam's going to tank this Apocalypse punch, which is perfect. Then we can get the heal back up, look. And then we're all good. Now we're going to get the slows out there and the ability blocks on the Mephisto. I'm going to go for this one on the Mephisto. That'll put a death proof down. Now we can go with Sam and get some speed. There's that one gone. And now we've just got Apocalypse to deal with. And this won't be too hard, all things considered. There you go. So you might be able to get away with that with a lower powered Liberty, but you will need to obviously follow that process that I just did there. Team number 6. Now this is where we start to fall off slightly. Vigilante. This one for me has been hit or miss. We do need to change the ISO here though. We need to change her back to a Raider. We're going to keep him as a fortifier for this one. Okay, so now we're going to go with our Silver Sable. We're going to ult. It's going to clear all the buffs. It's going to kill mostly everyone here. Does that put trauma out? It does. We're going to trauma stun the Apocalypse. No trauma happened though. That's unfortunate. Oh well. She tanked it. She still tanked it. Get a little heal going on there. And we kill that one. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to go into the Mephisto. That's the Mephisto dead. And now we are literally just looking at dealing with the apocalypse with all of my team now. And there we go. Cool. So I don't know what I did different yesterday, because that exact scenario happened yesterday, but my Silver Sable died. And once you lose one member, obviously the Vigilante fall to pieces. Number 7. Now, I can tell you, I tried this yesterday. This does not work. So what I'm going to do today, I am going to drop the Omega Sentinel, who is bigger, and I am going to put into this Apocalypse, because I know that when I have this as Apocalypse, this does work. We're gonna put her as a striker. That might have helped yesterday, actually, if she was a striker and not a raider. So we've got skirmisher, raider, striker, striker, striker. No problems at all. Let's go into this and try and get this win. So this will be our 7th team. Okay, so we're going to come over this side. We're going to use the ultimate. Got rid of that one. Going to use the ultimate here, or the special here, sorry. That's the striker done. Get the APOC hit. This is going to give the taunt to my Sentinel. He'll tank that one. Then we'll get a heal on. We're going to come over to Mephisto now. There's Mephisto dead. Now we can go in and put a ability block on that onto the Apocalypse. Big hits there. Basic. Let's put counter up. And then one Apoc punch, and we're done. There we go. Next up, we have Absolute A-Force with Apocalypse. Now, I'm actually going to change this around. I'm going to put this as Absolute A-Force. And this might be a bit of a an overshoot here. But I'm going to try with Ares. So we've got Absolute A-Force, Ares, or the best members of Absolute A-Force, Ares and Quasar. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to save the squad just in case. This is a testing one, so you are coming along for the ride with me. Let's see if this works. So she's going to clear the stun, the taunt there. Let's try and clear put the exposed out there and clear his. Okay, now everyone's got the positive effects from Mephisto. There's the APOC gone. This might be all right, you know. We might be okay here. We're going to go in with the Miss Marvel Classic now. And then we're going to go in with that. Ares is going to go in with his. Juggernaut's going to get counter-attacked, hopefully pretty much to death. There's the ultimate, which we will eat. We're going to get another turn with Kahori here. Clear that. That gets rid of the Mephisto. And now we've just got this to work with. And a striker attack and we're done. So yeah, this does work. This one is another one that we have done in previous times. This is a 50-50 basically as to whether it works or not. I think when I did it last time though, I had to put Peter B as a healer. Now, my Spider Society are all level 100 and obviously I'm not looking to bring them any higher. They're no longer the raid team. They've got a lot of counters out there to them, so I'm not really looking to put them any higher than what they are now. Same with Black Knight. Black Knight is level 100. Old Man Logan is 105, Gear Tier 19. So let's go and see if we can get through this one. There goes the Mephisto. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Old Man Logan. Might have actually needed to go to another place here, but might have mucked that up. I should have probably come across to the panda pool there for a second, so that we didn't get the speed up on the apocalypse. Okay, so now we're going to go claws out with Old Man Logan. Okay, I think we're all right now. I think we're good. Get a bit of a heal going on. Get that. Oh, don't get the taunt back up because he's got the immunity or the disrupted on him. Okay. Old Man Logan goes. Right, now we've got the Pav. This might work this time around. We might be all right. Logan's going to go now. We're going to stun the Mephisto so he doesn't get to go again. Or he does. Okay. Let's get the ultimate from Peter B out there. Get some heals on. Let's try and get the trauma stun over here. No trauma landed. Okay. Is Apocalypse down? Try and get the Mephisto down now. Try and get a stun on him. There we go. And we're going to go for a stun on the zombie juggernaut. Not that that works, but hey ho. And there we have it. There's a win. As you can see, that is quite RNG swingy. So there are my 9 teams that crush floor 60 in the Sword Battle Lab. But what about you, Commander? What teams are you leaning on to get through that tough node? Drop your go-to squads down in the comments below. I'm always looking for creative builds and off-meta tech. And if you want to dig deeper, share screenshots, or find some new alliance mates, come and join us in the Jetson Squad Discord. The link is in the description down below. And until next time, Commander, you know what to do. Stay positive.